So, the single best way to reduce downtime from an incident is to fix it before it happens. That sounds ridiculous, right? But that's exactly what happens when we rotate our tires or get an oil change or do any other sort of predictive maintenance, proactive repair, things of that nature. Those are equally important in production operations. So, things my engineers used to do at AWS was to count device errors on all the devices that we had, millions of them, and correlate the number in a given, period of time with a subsequent device failure, or see when device latency started to exceed some, range of normal, and then we'd proactively shift away from those bad resources during a maintenance window rather than having it fail when it's under load. What the key observation there is that things usually brown out before they black out, and that's the time you want to see what's going on. A completely different technique that we also use at Shoreline is to adapt things from control theory, feedback control theory, as is done in industrial systems. So the basic concept there is you have a desired state, you have an observed state, you have the error between the two, and then what your goal is to create a loop where you create a control action that reduces the gap from observed towards desired. Now, the more frequently you sample, the smaller the control action needs to be, right? It's kind of the difference between when I was first starting to drive and I'd be sort of swerving versus now when I'm making these tiny little adjustments to the steering wheel, really not even paying attention. It's just that my brain is processing what's going on in the road faster. So, the same thing happens in Shoreline. We run these control loops every single second. Every second we'll scrape thousands of metrics, compare them against thousands of alarm conditions, and take little control actions to make things a little bit better. That helps keep the systems our customers manage using Shoreline running smooth.